Hello there, very good morning to you and many thanks for joining us on the news this morning. I am Kelvin Samuel, and please note that this broadcast is reaching you live from the studios of the your True Star Time channel 103 and all the social media handles of the NTAU, both on Facebook and the YouTube. Do well to like and follow our pages for regular updates. Now, the Akwa Ibom State government says it is coordinating effort to strengthen security through public relations and diplomacy, engaging security leaders across the country to address key challenges affecting the state. Governor Mo Eno said this shortly on arrival from Abuja, where he had strategic meetings with some security chiefs. Clement Barekwe has the details.
Akwa Ibom State is often described as the most peaceful in the country, and this visit to the Inspector General of Police by Governor Umeno is to further strengthen the security architecture of the state. From the force headquarters, Governor Eno visited the headquarters of the Nigeria Customs Service, where he secured approval for a bonded terminal in Akwa Ibom State, a development that will strengthen trade, reduce the cost of doing business, and position the state as an aviation and logistics hub. The governor noted that such engagements are critical to safeguarding ongoing and completed projects by both the current and previous administrations, particularly within the aviation sector.
So we needed a warehouse terminal where we can, a bonded terminal where we can get goods in, and then of course managed by the customs. But it facilitates again trade, businesses, investment, and then also do not create delays where you begin to incur demages at the port. So it comes straight and it can be administered here. So these are all ways of seeking collaboration with federal agencies. You can have these agencies, and as a subnational, you don't talk with them, you don't collaborate with them, you don't derive the full benefit of these agencies to your state.
According to the governor, the visit are intended to boost investor confidence, promote sustainable economic growth, and position the state as a major industrial hub. Clement Barekwe, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Akwa Ibom State Police Command has presented checks of 53.7 million naira to 34 families of police personnel who died in the line of duty. The Commissioner of Police, Baba Muhammad Azari, made this presentation on behalf of the Inspector General of Police. Etienne Ibanga will bring us details.
Speaking during the presentation at the police headquarters, Ikorok Manabia, CP Baba Muhammad Azari says the force acknowledged the sacrifice made by brave officers who stood in the gap for society while reaffirming the commitment of the Nigeria police to the welfare of families left behind. He notes that the gallant officers served the nation with courage, loyalty, and selflessness while standing firm in the face of danger so that others could live in peace.
We are gathered here as part of the ongoing Police Week celebrations to honor the memory of our fallen heroes, fallen colleagues, and to present a check of 53,755,844 naira 94 kobo to their families on behalf of the Inspector General of Police.
The police commissioner, while recognizing the pain and loss, told the bereaved families that they are not alone. He also commended the Inspector General of Police for his unwavering commitment to personnel welfare, noting that his leadership has brought renewed focus on timely payments of benefits, improved welfare packages, and enhanced support system within the force.
The checks being presented today are not mere financial instruments. They represent our collective gratitude, our recognition of sacrifice, and our commitment to the families of our fallen heroes. While no amount can truly replace the lives lost, this gesture underscores the resolve of the force, leadership, to ensure that the sacrifices of our officers are not in vain and that their families are not forgotten.
One of the beneficiaries, Michael, expressed appreciation to the Nigeria Police Force for not forgetting its heroes and for standing with them during their time of grief.
I am so happy and I want to appreciate the Nigerian Police Force for remembering the survivor.
The presentation underscores the police force's renewed drive to uphold the welfare of its personnel and sustain public trust in its service to the nation. In Uyo, Etienne Oibanga, NTN News.
As autism remains a non-drug curable condition, experts say emotional support and awareness of autism spectrum will promote acceptable and inclusion of autistic individuals. Elizabeth Omoroyi report that at a forum commemorating the day, parents and medical experts insist that early detection of behavioral changes provide lifelong positive impacts.
It's exhausting financially, but with the intervention now, there's a whole lot of improvement.
Etu Idoko is a father of a 6-year-old with autism spectrum disorder, a neurodevelopmental condition marked by difficulties in social interaction, communication, and patterns of restricted behaviors. Key signs include limited eye contact, difficulty in understanding emotions, rigid routines, sensory sensitivities, and repetitive emotions like hand flapping. It is often misunderstood and misdiagnosed. The Ike Foundation has been building a community to drive inclusive systems that will advance health, education, and policy for this segment of the population.
If the government is helping people do things, then the government should help these people do things too.
There's no drug cure for autism, but therapy is what we use in managing ASD.
Our responsibility as advocates is to build a community where every autistic child can thrive with dignity, inclusion, and joy.
Globally, autism affects about 1 in 100 children. As the world continues to amplify conversations around autism, they remind the government that beyond diagnosis, autism is not the end of a dream, but a call to compassion and commitment to make life beautiful. Elizabeth Omoy, NTN News.
Meanwhile, the First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, has called on all Nigerians to continue building a society that recognizes the inherent dignity, equal right, and unconditional value of every individual. The call is in her statement making this year's World Autism Awareness Day, where she joined Nigerians and the rest of the global community in affirming the dignity, worth, and limitless potentials of every person living with autism. She says the theme for the celebration, Autism and Humanity, Every Life Has Value, is a reminder that people living with autism form an important part of our shared humanity, with their lives, voices, and contributions enriching communities and strengthening our collective future. At a time when misinformation and harmful narrative about autism sometimes re-emerge, she urges members of the society to remain steadfast in promoting understanding, inclusion, and equal opportunities for all. We'll pause here for a short commercial break. News continues shortly. Don't go away.
Welcoming you warmly to Dreamville Hotel and Resort Limited, a serene environment with cozy rooms for your maximum relaxation, and an exquisite lounge with home-calling music is here for you at all time. Let your dream come to reality at Dreamville Hotel and Resort. We offer accommodation, bar and lounge, mouth-watering delicacy, laundry services, 24-hour power supply, free Wi-Fi, protection from highly trained security personnel. For your room's rate and reservation, call us on 0810-233-6314 or 0708-231 9185. Dreamville Hotel and Resort is located at number 4 Old Ring Road, Usei Karibio by Pepsi Junction, Alpha Back Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Dreamville Hotel and Resort, your comfort reality, our priority.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of our stories. Management is considered the backbone of every organization. It also plays a critical role in the success and development of the nation. As business and public institutions of the country strive to remain efficient in rapidly challenging environment, stakeholders are calling for urgent management reforms for improved management practices and accountability. Charity James has the details.
Management is crucial for the survival and success of every organization and nation. From government institutions to private businesses, effective management determines productivity, growth, and national development.
In the family, in our homes, in the church, in the government, in our communities, is anchored on poor management or otherwise.
Management is a fundamental issue towards the success and failure of our economic policies in the country. When properly put in place and practiced in the proper context, management has the potency of making sure things work the way they are planned.
Poor management starts from our home to our local government to the state and in Nigeria as a whole.
Comes in from the center may not be enough, but the little that has come into the state, the leadership of the state has done its best by managing it very well.
Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State inclusive, relies heavily on sound management for sustainable development. While some organizations, industries, and institutions are thriving, many of them struggle with a lot of management issues, ranging from corruption to poor managerial skills, as well as inconsistent government policies with non-palatable effects that are far-reaching.
The problem of Nigeria is management and leadership at all levels.
So where we are now, notwithstanding the enormity of resources God has blessed us with, but because of poor management of the resources, we are where we are. 2, unemployment. We have the power to create jobs, but because of our innate tendencies to be selfish, again, here we are. Very few job vacancies being chased by thousands, hundreds of thousands of Nigerian citizens. It's just part of mismanagement of organizational or national resources.
One of the major problems in Nigeria arise from management issue, because when there is mismanagement, there is likely going to be negative impact within the Nigerian system, particularly Nigerian economic sector.
Mismanage, you waste the resources, and people don't have opportunity to have employment.
We want to say the godfather of problems in Nigeria is management, because management has to do with organization, to organize, to administer, to make a process to move. And it has principles. Management is not a rocket science. And that is why in Nigeria generally we are having problems. Somebody will tell you it's my turn. That turn it is your turn. Do you have the capability and the capacities to get it done?
Considering the consequences and impact of management issues experienced in the state and country, management experts are advocating urgent management reforms and appointing people with good managerial skills into managerial positions to strengthen management practices and improve accountability for sustainable development.
Forward is to do the right thing at the right time, at the right place, at the right persons. As simple as that. A square peg in a square hole. A round peg in a round hole.
There is need for us to overhaul our management machineries in order to enhance positive development, economic, social, and political stability in Nigeria.
Our leadership recruitment. Let us assess them. Let us scrutinize them. Let us look for what they have. If you don't have it, you don't have it.
As the state and country continue to develop, strengthening management systems remain essential for economic growth, social stability, and social progress. In Uyo, Charity James, NTA News.
The need for Akwa Ibom State government to provide a regulatory framework to cater for mental health challenges in the state is being advocated. This advocacy was made during a public hearing on a bill for the law to establish a mental health services department by Chairman House Committee on Health and member representing the Bionibom State constituency, Moses Essien. Assembly correspondent Sika Okon will tell us more.
According to Bionibom representative Moses Essien, who doubles as Chairman House Committee on Health, Nutrition and Food Security, the bill will promote and project the rights of persons with intellectual, psychosocial, or cognitive disabilities, while providing for enhancement and regulation of mental health services in Akwa Ibom State and other related matters. Mr. Essien notes that a walk around major streets of Uyo, like Oron, Ikorekbene, Ipa, Aka, and Oron roads, as well as Udodoma Avenue and Maitama axis of Hewet housing, reveals that a lot of persons have intellectual, psychosocial, and cognitive disability and are in need of help.
This bill is therefore a domestication of the National Mental Health Act. It is a necessity to provide needed regulatory framework to cater for mental health challenges in the state. The bill also provides for persons with mental health conditions and criminal proceedings against them.
The Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udel Motong, says health is wealth, and as a key health sector person, charges participants to make good use of the democratic platform and opportunity to make meaningful input towards the success of the bill.
The expectation, therefore, is that having been offered this democratic platform, an opportunity to make our input on this bill, we will do so with the utmost of our energies, experience, and intellect.
The Commissioner for Health, Dr. Kim John, and other stakeholders say the bill is timely and essential as it seeks to promote and integrate mental health care into the primary and secondary healthcare sector.
This initiative demonstrates the Assembly's commitment to our safeguarding not only the physical health of our people, but also their psychological and emotional well-being.
The establishment of a mental health services department in Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Health would A, institutionalize mental health governance, providing a dedicated structure for planning, coordination, and oversight. 2, improve access to care, integrating mental health into primary health care services.
Goodwill messages were presented by the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General of the State, Center for Human Rights and Accountability Network, Nigerian Labour Congress, Wonder Life Mental and Rehabilitation Center. Zikak Okon, NTA News.
We will pause yet again for another short commercial break. News continues shortly. Don't go away.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of our stories. Up next is Sports Update with Gift George.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria retained their 26th place standing in the most recent FIFA Men's World Rankings. Under coach Eric Shaw, the team played 2 matches in March, securing a 2-1 victory over Iran and a 2-2 draw with Jordan. The 3-time African champions continue to be ranked 3rd in Africa, following Morocco and Senegal, with Algeria and Egypt completing the top 5. On the global stage, France overtook European champion Spain to claim the top spot in the rankings. In another development, stakeholders across West Africa are in Nigeria's capital Abuja for a crucial meeting of the African Union Sports Council Region 2 aimed at reviving progress and strengthening strategies for sustainable sports development across the continent. Discussions center on achievements recorded so far, existing challenges, and practical steps required to drive the next phase of growth. Presentations are also being made on the African Union Sports Council strategic plan for 2024 to 2028.
They are all marvel of what Nigeria is all about and the kind of infrastructure we had and how large Nigeria is and the possibilities of what Nigeria could do.
Is to ensure that member states pay more attention to the development of sports in the continent.
What the African Union would want to see, that each of these regions is vibrant, it has got a flourishing secretariat.
In golf, preparations for the 2026 All-Africa Challenge Trophy are gaining momentum as the Ladies Golf Association of Nigeria intensifies its engagement with stakeholders ahead of the continental event in Abuja. Their latest initiative involved a visit through the National Coordinator and Chief Executive Officer of AUDA NEPAD Nigeria.
Laudable effort they have done, and in my brief speech with them, I promise to align and support them.
It is our direct contribution to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's vision. Specifically, this championship is designed to serve as a critical pillar of the renewed hope initiative for Nigeria's sport economy.
The 2026 All-Africa Challenge Trophy is expected to attract participants from more than 30 African countries, further positioning Nigeria as a key destination for major sporting events on the continent. With Sports Update, Gift George, NTA News.
To end the news this morning, another look at the major stories. Akwa Ibom State government has re-strategized to strengthen security challenges affecting the state. Akwa Ibom State Police has presented 53.7 million naira checks to families of fallen heroes. You also heard in the news that expert has harped on inherent management reforms to boost productivity. That's it for this morning. I remain Kelvin Samuel, wishing you and yours all the best with the hope that you join us again at 7 p.m. for another fresh package.